What's up, guys? It's your boy Juarmu. In today, podcast number 6, joined by moderator Natelicious. Hello, Nate.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back, guys. So, as I said in the intro, Natelicious is with me. He's a moderator on Discord. Most of you already know him. He's active a lot in the Discord. So, yeah, welcome again, Nate. I'm happy to have you for the on the podcast. And yeah, let's kick it off, man. Is there anything you want to say before you start the podcast?
First of all, thanks for having me here. I think IMR really needs a lot of improvement, and I'm really happy to share my ideas, and because I've been chatting with the community quite often and getting their feedback and their suggestions. So happy to share them in this space here.
I'm happy to have you here. So and I can definitely agree on you. IMR definitely needs a lot of improvements. Although today, like the new improvement that they made for the what's it called, the hidden wave, I couldn't clear 3-star before. I cleared actually this one really easy without any problems. I am stuck at stage 4, but let's see. They changed the affected, guys. The affected was here. They changed it here, and it's pretty huge. It's pretty huge when you have 3 people from one tribe, and then, for example, put a Hazonia or Nico or Hazonia and a Seal or something like that. So it's a pretty big change. It's a really nice improvement. I want to give props definitely to the devs for listening to the feedback and doing that, because it was actually really, after stage 2, for mid-game player, it was really impossible. I consider myself still a little bit mid-end game a little bit, because I haven't spent that much as a lot of people have. So I'm happy about it, improvement. So yeah, my first question right now to you is, as I ask to anybody, what do you like or love about the game?
First of all, actually a bit of background before I played this game. I was playing Eternal Evolution and I was kind of bored of it because I started in C. So I was looking for another I would say like similar gacha game.
Mm-hmm.
So IMR was I kind of like the art style of IMR, and also I would say they actually communicate more than other games. I'm happy to hear feedback. Although the devs sometimes they don't answer you specifically, but in a sense you get some form of acknowledgement, which is better than nothing. And also the pros for this game is you can have a lot of heroes if you spend money. Well, and you can have a lot of different strategies if you spend money. Yeah, because now we have this major problem, awakening our heroes, getting enough fodder. Yeah, so I guess maybe we can talk more on that later. You should take the lead on that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, if you spend a decent amount of money, you can get a lot of heroes. But as you said, there is a problem, which I've I've been talking in every podcast with all the people. The issue is food, and it's still gonna be food, and it's most likely always gonna be food, because for some reason it's just they don't want to acknowledge. I don't know, they don't want to say like, okay, food is really the problem, we're gonna fix it. They are adding constantly new stuff, like the daily login rewards. Although if you check them really, it's gonna be a little bit more than one awakening 5 hero per year. That's nothing, to be really honest. That's nothing. It would be nice if it was one awakening 5 hero every month. That would be really nice. Or at least one every 3 months or every 2 months, but one a year, it's just not enough. As you can see here, the game is already launched 6 months, and I only have, like, how much is it? I think 27. Let's count 2, 6, 8. This is 2. This is 8. So 24, 26, 28. Okay, I got 31 Awakening 5 heroes after 6 months playing, after spending quite a while as well. So, and this is all the heroes that are still here in my inbox waiting for food to be built. So I definitely can agree with you. If you spend a decent amount, you can get every hero. You can get literally every hero if you spend a lot of money in this game. So, but the problem then is you won't have the food to build it. But I definitely agree with you. With the graphics on this game are amazing. I've been playing Summoners Wars for years. I've been playing Epic 7 for more than 1 year. Marvel Strike Force, although Marvel Strike Force also has really nice graphics, and I'm a Marvel fan, so that's also a really nice game. But definitely the graphics of this game are really, really amazing, and that's also the reason why I love it as well. So, what do you dislike about the game right now? And not saying it's the food problem, but I think everybody can agree that the food problem is is a big dislike in this game. But what's the thing that you dislike personally? You would say I would love to improve that.
Actually, I find it a major issue for games if like everyone is complaining in Discord every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my first time experiencing this. I mean, I was just telling the folks in the community that I'm losing hair every day, trying to calm the community down. Yeah, so the first thing is that they must really address uh the issues that the majority of the community face. And I mean, like, actually it relates to food, but there are other issues as well, like such as like elemental city, like Jonas has told us that it's a end game kind of content, but I mean, maybe you can click the reward and show the folks
Yeah, the
the
rewards
rewards.
are bad, really bad.
Yeah, also, and maybe you can click the special stage rewards. Yeah, so you can see here that the rewards are actually increasing 2, 3, 5, 5, and 10. But I would say that the majority of the folks will never be able to get the rewards at S5 because you really need specific heroes to get it. And also S4 and S5, actually they are both tough. So I would say that in a sense, they need to make the rewards for a lot of their content linear instead of increasing rewards so that the people, I would say the majority of the community can really benefit by getting more of the base rewards. I mean, for now, I keep thinking of like 90% of the people that can only clear up to stage 50 plus. Yeah, I mean, they are really getting abysmal rewards. And I mean, everyone has their limits. They have different patience. And I think by the time they can even get 100 fragments, they may have already quit the game. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that is only one aspect. Like, it's like the amount of time taken to find fulfillment or enjoyment in this kind of game. And I understand that, these gacha games, like especially for IMR, is like a marathon. So it is a really, you must really be in a sense passive about farming your resources. But also at times it becomes it just becomes so boring because there's nothing to do and everything takes so long. Yeah, and from your game right now, I'm so jealous that you have Quinlan. I still don't have it.
let's hope you get it, man. Let's
Yeah,
hope
that
you
is
get it as
something
soon
that
as
I don't like
possible.
about this game. It doesn't want to give me Quinlan. So just to share, I think another big improvement that this game needs is the hero rate up. And I believe that I'm not the only one complaining about this. Is that for the Quinlan hero rate up, I've got 4 Darius and 4 Turfs. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
I
The
got
odds of getting Quinlan is, like, in a sense,
I got Quinlan
so
from the
bad.
first one. I got Quinlan from the first summon on the rate up. I did the rate up. I was
Yeah,
like,
you told me
please,
before you were quite
and I
lucky.
pressed it, and I was like, okay, that's Quinlan. Yeah, that's I agree on you with the Elemental City. Although I really appreciate it and I really think it's nice. And props to the devs that they made this skip future. Because this morning I instantly skipped to stage 26. I got the rewards in my inbox, and I'm really happy about that one. So I guess the more you clear, the bigger you skip. I think Akhtar skipped like to stage 40 because he cleared more. Right now, as you say, it's get boring. I get to stage 52, get the purple eye, and then I just stop. I'm not even bothering anymore because I think it's just too boring personally. Although Elemental City is a like you said, it's an end game content, but not only end game content, it has 4 rotations, which will always be the same. So you have I think it was the fire one, then the poison one, now you have the rock one, which is the direct damage, and then the last one is maybe gonna be a water one, or I don't know. Once you have cleared one content, for example, you have the heroes for it, you don't have to look back anymore. You can clear it always. So the next content, the poison one, if you build the Nita and you clear it up to 75, you don't have to bother anymore. So whenever you clear a content full and you keep the heroes, you don't regress it, you will always have to you will always have the heroes to clear it the next time. So it is something to work towards in the future. And I like that on gacha games. Same small story about, for example, Summoners Wars. I remember on my main account, it took me more than 1 year to clear the tower, Toa. It's called the Tower of Ascension. Hell mode up to floor 100. It was really not doable. I cleared up to floor 100 normal mode in 6 months. Then you get like a legendary scroll. Stage 90 was like a Devilmon. It's the same as a legendary scroll here, but Devilmons were harder to get there, and hero skill ups were more precious. I'm not sure how it is right now because it's the last time I played is 2-3 years ago, but definitely it's content to look towards in the future. If there is one thing in the game you could change, Nate, what would you change?
Okay, actually, first I would like to say that when DH games make improvements for IMR, they actually take baby steps. We have never seen a major change before.
That's true.
But I mean, if there can be a major change, I would say is the food system and how we I would say get resources, because to make one hero, to maximize the potential of one hero, we need skill scrolls, EXP potions, and fodder. I mean, these are 3 different things, and I mean, we need like what 400 USD just to optimize one character if you are spending money. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It's quite expensive. But I mean, if you are playing as a dolphin, which I guess a majority of the players are, you'll be buying passes. You can get a bit of gems and stuff. But the rate of getting these resources is extremely slow. So actually, I'm hoping that the devs will slowly increase the monthly rewards. So like in a few months time, you can see everyone getting more and more eggs much more easily. And because this will also affect newer players. I mean, like I would say, like I can see that people are leaving the game, but there will also be newer players joining the game. And those newer players will need to spend such a long time just to reach, I would say, or maybe just to clear Elemental City. And I guess that games cannot really have that. They will need some progression, increased progression system for newer players. So I would say that rewards need to be better, or they need to implement a progression system to catch up with, I would say, like the people that started from server 1 to server 10.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. The catch-up system would be really nice. The catch-up system would be... Also, what I've been suggesting the devs, like, guys, give us an option to borrow heroes from our guild or friend list for the deep ocean, for the master campaign. That would also be nice, because stage 4 and 5 are really hard, and if you don't have a Nico, like you said, the new players that join, but they still spend, for example, they're big spenders, they're whales, but they do not have Nico because they miss the Nico or Pauline, they could still borrow a Nico, for example, from somebody from the guild. That would be really nice. I've been suggesting it a couple times. For some reason, they still are thinking about it, or they don't want to come back with the feedback, but I think that would help a lot of people clear more stages in the master. When we are right now at the Brave Trail, I want to ask you a thing. What do you think about the new Brynhild meta? They changed. Brynhild was okay before. She wasn't that big, but they changed her, and she has become one of the biggest meta in the arena right now. What's your opinion about it? Do you have Brynhild, and what's your opinion?
I have Brynhild, so I'm happy that Brynhild is strong. But I mean, like facing a Brynhild in Brave Trial is kind of annoying. I mean, it is, her effect resistance is so high. She's so tanky, and for me, the only way to counter Bryn is to use my own Bryn, or to use or to buy a lot of buffs and use Nita to cleave the entire team. But for that to work, you kind of need a lot of speed and mastery and attack and F hit as well. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I would say that uh, even if it's not Brynhild, if it's another meta character like previously, if it's like Nicholas, I think it's normal for any game. So actually, since I have Brynhild, I would say that it's good. But I have not seen myself on Brave Trial before, so I'm feeling a bit disappointed. Like, am I so lousy to not appear there?
I've never seen
I mean,
myself in as well, so I don't think you can see yourself. Maybe that's the reason. I don't actually really know, to be really honest. So
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you notice Brave Trial, you are looking at different heroes if you go from stage 10, like 10 and 11. Like normally you would see very similar players in both in stages 10 and 11. But for some reason today I saw quite different characters. I don't know why. There's like more variety of people to fight.
yeah, definitely.
I don't know
Because
if you notice it.
I think it's because
Yeah.
they changed the Brave Trail with having people more in your power. I think that's what they said. So I'm not sure if it's live or if they did a change. But yeah, first it was Nicholas that actually kind of destroyed the Brave Trail. Then Paulin came in, and now it's Brynhild. Paulin, Nicholas, Brynhild. You need 20 or more buffs above Brave level 10 to beat it, and it's really hard. I clear Brave Trail number 10, and then I quit. That I just give up. I don't even wanna try anymore. So. Just I haven't asked this question to another moderator yet. Uh, what do you like about your moderator work, man? I'm curious because we both are moderators. We work together. We both have fun. We exchange so many ideas. We help a lot of people. What do you like about the work?
Mm, So I would say that I would like the information that we get beforehand because we need to use that information to guide the community and to have some stability in Discord. So I'll say that knowledge is power, and having this knowledge helps us to have better resource management, have better expectation of what is going to happen. So I would like that. I mean, I really love the part where we get information in advance. Yeah. And also, just personally, I try to control myself from leaking to my guild mates. I really only give them like hints, which they will never get the full details because I need to keep some form of integrity there.
Yeah,
Yeah, and another thing that I like about being a mod is that uh, I mean, in the past I really faced uh, I would say that like you can keep complaining or you can keep suggesting stuff, but you don't know if it gets implemented. So I mean, as a mod right now, and seeing that I love to play this game, I can really push for certain suggestions because we look at the suggestions given by the community. So helping the community to grow and to get their suggestions acknowledged and implemented, I think is something that is very fulfilling.
definitely, definitely. I can agree on you with that one. I can definitely agree on that one. So the constantly indeed suggestions. I've never been a mod before on another game as well. So I've done other mod works for other stuff. Like I mean other games, but not gacha games. So, and to be really honest, for example, I played Summoners Wars for years. I have no idea if Summoners Wars had a Discord. I never complained in any gacha games, to be really honest. So I was really surprised to see the amount of trash talk complaints from people on Discord. But hey, I mean, I can prove them wrong. There are a lot of stuff to improve on the game. So I'm just trying to go in the flow as well. On the start I was really defensive. I was saying like, yo guys, all gachas are stuck. But the more you know the game, the more you get the feedback, the more you know how they change it, the better you start to understand people. Uh, the next question is, what do you think about the new two events that they actually put in the game? I haven't read the patch notes fully yet, but I didn't see it. I mean, I cleared this one. It took me like 17 turns. I mean, 17 farms. This one, it's a little bit low to be really honest. I think you need like 40 runs to clear it. I think that's too much to be really honest. 40 runs. That's like 800 energy to get 8 excellent summons, I guess.
I think the new events, the rewards are terrible, in my opinion. I mean, like looking from a perspective, where you are, free to play or you're low spender, you are using a few hundred energy just to get a few wishes, and you need to spend them on a campaign that you will most likely not farm at all.
Yeah.
Because okay, first of all, the new campaign drops 3 to 6 star mastery, uh the attack plus mastery penetration gear set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it penetration set when there's no penetration attribute there. Or yeah, but I mean, I'm not really fond of using attack and mastery set because all the poison and bleeders, they need effect hit. So we already have an accuracy set. So I don't really get the point of using this. Yeah. So and also, if you are spending a few hundred stamina just to get gear, which is most likely trash because the rates are quite low, and you can't get legendary. I think you can only get epic at 1 or 2%. Yeah. So the event, I guess some people may not even participate in the event to get excellent runes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may save the stamina to farm, other kinds of content. But the master rune gives one special resource that we need, the this
Miracle.
miracle rune.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of forgot the name. Yeah, so I mean this is a very precious resource because I think we all know that the Easter Bunny event is coming soon. We do not know when, but it should be coming soon. And I think most of us will be saving up to get that hero. So, I think everyone would be trying to get more miracle runes as of now. So that event is, I would say, is good.
I
But they
mean,
need to give
yeah.
more excellent wishes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not a secret. The Easter Bunny event. I think everybody already knows it because tomorrow it's the Hazonia banner event with the new two deep heroes, and the devs already said it's gonna be in March. So it's gonna be the end of March. It's gonna be Friday 31 March. We still do not know if it's gonna be Miracle Wishes, if there is gonna be a mini event like a Voyage, if it's gonna be an All Wishes. So that's still unsure. We also still don't know what the hero will be. I mean, but it's gonna be in 2 weeks, so that's for sure. I don't think they're gonna delay it much more. So, yeah, that's the biggest part, I would say. Uh, I don't. Is there anything you want to talk about the game specific? Like, I don't. I can start asking more questions, but I'd say like I like to talk more about the game specific personally than just asking random questions.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have one subject to talk about, and it's basically for the community to understand, and it's about, I would say, how the devs actually improve this game. So just to summarize again, we have seen a lot of improvements done by the devs, but all these improvements were necessary because the content that they did in the first place was kind of rubbish. I mean, I feel that they did not think well before they implemented the new content. So there is always revisions being done whenever new content is released, which I feel that they need to do a better job designing their content properly, or to have testers to test the new content before they are released. And this would affect, I would say, the mood of the community, because every update we are always hearing complaints about every single content. But we can't really satisfy everybody, and there will always be someone complaining. Yeah, and we all need to note that, from, I'll say, from experience, from what we see the improvements are, they will only give small improvements. So any kind of improvements that we think we should have right now, we need to find middle ground with them. Yeah, and that is why you can see that recently they actually just swapped the effect hit and mastery, instead of moving effect hit to the first requirement. I think if I recall correctly, Hoaxer actually did a suggestion which had over 100 upvotes. So I think that was the point in. I think that was one of the key suggestions that actually drove the dev team to actually change the effect hit to 3. So I really encourage the community to give suggestions in the suggestions channel, and to also give good suggestions. Yeah, we need to think, just think middle ground, and not like exaggerate and say that we want one 5-star egg every single day. That would be kind of impossible. So we must give realistic suggestions as well.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I agree. Indeed, the what's it called? The suggestion from Huxer was also one thing. Indeed, I suggested it also days before. When I instantly saw the deep wave, the bonus, I was like, it's in a mod channel where only me, Jonas, Doris Akhtar and Burness can see the chat. That was my first suggestion. When the morning when I wake up, when I saw the content, I was like, okay, this is gonna be impossible for a lot of people. Swap the affected to spot number 1. That's the fix. And the complaints kept coming in constantly, like, it's impossible. We cannot hit anything. We cannot CC. And I've been, I think, for 3 days, every day, like literally every 2 hours, I've been tagging Jonas. Is there any news on this? Is there any news on this? We cannot clear it. You have been telling us that we can clear it easy. We cannot clear it easy. So eventually, after literally tagging him daily and Huxor making the suggestion and getting so many upvotes, we just said, like, come on, dude, look at this. The entire community wants it. Just change it. And then they finally changed it. So the other one thing I would want to say, it's really weird. I don't know if you have been around in the beta days, but I have seen so many suggestions from people and so many changes in the beta days. It seems that when the game was in beta, they literally listened to almost every suggestion from every person. It was insane, really. Every suggestion that was posted, they put a list and they just gave feedback on every suggestion. Although back in the beta days, there were like 17,000 people on the Discord. So it was less than 20k. And once global launch, it just went to the sky. Right now, I think it's almost 140k. Is it 140? Let me check it really fast. It's growing. It's almost 140k. So, and the community has been grown by a lot in the last couple days. It was like 138k. So I guess they're doing some marketing or something. I'm not sure. But back in the beta days, they were literally listening to all suggestions and they were collecting the feedbacks and giving feedbacks. But right now, I think it's much harder because the community has been grown by literally 7 or 8 times. So it's really hard to give feedback on every single person. But that's something I noticed. Like in the beta days, they collected a lot of feedback and they literally implemented almost all feedback. And once the global got launched, it's like they lost their path. They still are figuring things out and they still don't know how to do some certain stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for this podcast, bro, because it's one of the longest I've had so far. I still want to be entertaining, and I'm definitely gonna invite you for more podcasts. I'm thinking maybe the next one is gonna be with more people. Maybe you with some other 1 or 2 more other moderators. That would be nice. I would like to invite Burness with us as well to have like 4 or 5 people in a podcast. That would be really nice. It maybe the first podcast might be a little bit messy because so many people, but let's see how that goes.
And the time zones.
Oh, the time zones as well. I mean, most of the moderators are from Europe. I think there's literally 3 or 4 moderators outside of the Europe zone. So I think that's gonna be doable, definitely. It's gonna be doable for sure, man. Nate, I want to thank you so much for joining me, bro. And I'll definitely see you around on Discord and in our chats and in our communication. And yeah, is there anything you want to say?
Pray that I get a Quinlan soon. I kind of getting annoyed by everyone getting Quinlan and showing pictures of Quinlan. I can't get it. I mean, it's kind of frustrating when we can't get a hero. Oh, there's one more thing I just like to share. I think a lot of us agree that there should be some kind of shard system, like a legend shard system where we can, we can dismantle maybe heroes and get some legend shards and select a hero from a list, from a small pool. Yeah, I think that would be great as well.
That would be nice. I'm not sure if they're gonna implement it pretty soon or if they want to implement it, because almost every gacha game has it, and maybe they just want to be a little bit different than the other gachas. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I think it has been suggested by Vidar, I think, in the past, and he had more than 70-80 upvotes, I think. So maybe they will consider it in the future. So let's hope for the best. I mean, I suggested we have the Elemental City. Okay, we get the stones. We can buy or get the Donald Rebelli hero. I'm not sure why they won't put Paulin or Nicholas in there. Just put it in there. It's a limited hero, but you still can obtain it through there. I mean, it's a long grind. It's a long turn, but people know, okay, we can get Nicholas at least there once every, let's say, a year. I don't know how long it takes for free-to-plays or for early game plays, but they know it's gonna be in there. They know it's there, so they have something to work forward. They can see, okay, yes, I can get Nicholas in 1 year. Instead of, I can get Donald, I'm not even gonna bother, I'm gonna quit the game in a couple months. And then when you have Nicholas in there, you say, oh, I can get Nicholas, the most broken hero, the best hero, maybe in 6-7 months. Let's calculate. Perfect. I have a goal to aim towards in the future. I mean, that would be so amazing for me if I was free to play, and I would definitely start performing better into Elemental City if they put Nicholas or Paulin or even Jack o' Lantern in there. Doesn't matter. Just all the limited
that's
heroes.
actually a very good idea.
That-
Yeah, I think that will really encourage the player base to push higher levels to get more shards. I mean, to get more elemental fragments.
Definitely. And I'm still gonna try to aim to make that ID come true. So I just see a really positive thing in that ID to I mean, most of the people, the wheels are most likely gonna ignore Nicholas and Paulin because they already have him awake exclusive 5, so they will just get the Donald. But the people that don't have Nicholas and Paulin, they don't have to do reruns anymore, or not that fast, because the community was unhappy about Nicholas, so they had to do a fast rerun. If they put him in Elemental City, people just can aim towards getting him there, and that's it. I mean, I personally think it would be a really nice thing. But yeah, once again, Nate, thank you so much for joining me, bro. I think we could continue for hours chatting together. But yeah, I want to thank you one more time for joining me here, and yeah, see you soon, man. See you soon.
Yeah, thanks for the invitation. See you around Discord.
You're welcome, man. And guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a thumb up. If you have any suggestion about future podcasts, about me and Nate talking, communicating, if you think anything in the video would be an improvement or a nice thing, please hit up with the comment. Go put your suggestions in the suggestion channel, like Nate said. You guys are really helping. We are listening to your voice for sure. Sometimes it's just a little bit harder than you guys think, but we are definitely doing our best. And thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.